Okay, one of the things that you heard me mention before is the ice vest. This is the ice vest. This can help keep you cool. It's got ice packs that fit in the vest, just like so. It's got one on each side there, and it's got 4 on the back. So this way, when you're in working the bees, and you know you're gonna be in there a little while, or you know it's warm, you go ahead and you put this ice pack on. And it's adjustable, like I said, in the sides. That way you can zip it up and adjust it to the size person that you are. If you like it tight, if you like it loose. And you can work it from there. They're real easy straps to loosen up. And I got the mic right here. So I'm gonna move this just to here for a minute. And this way you can zip it up. And then you can pull it tight. And you're good to go. As far as keeping cool. And then you can put your bee coat on right over it. And you can zip it up and protect it from the bees and protect you. Now I'll put this mic back in. And there you go. So now I can stay cool in the warmer days. We're good to go there. I got my belt, putting on my handy dandy belt to keep the bees out of the inside of the suit. I don't know how they're going to be today. They should be pretty calm. They look pretty calm. The foragers are out, so less bees in the hive, which is always a good thing. And then now we're going to go get into the hives and see what happens. So follow me down in here. The fence is turned off. We'll light our smoker and we'll get into the bees. We're getting ready to get back into the hives here and do a goldenrod check. And the hives that look like I'll be able to harvest from, we'll let them keep going. The hives that I can't harvest from, if I got a queen excluder, I'll be removing that. And there's a few hives that I got to combine. And these hives up here had a high mite load. So if I decide I'm not going to draw from them, I say high, they were on the upper scale, the last mite count I did, which was last week. And if they're on that upper scale, I'll turn around and put the Formic Pro on them, remove the entrance reducers and all that good stuff. Because as you heard in the past, there's only certain mite treatments that you want to use. But if I'm going to treat for mites, I'm not going to pull honey, period. Doesn't matter which mite treatment it is, because I don't want it to taint the honey at all. All right, there's that break. We got the smoker going. Keep the smoker going. So let's get in here and take a looky-loo and see what they're doing. A lot of bees up top. Right off the bat. We're not going to smoke yet to see how they act. Oh, goldenrod, big time. Nice little scent of it. They got a lot of propolis because they're closing up for the cooler weather that'll be coming. Yeah, I like all the bees I see up here, but we're going to put this here. Whew, definitely goldenrod. Drawing out this frame. Ooh, man, does that smell like goldenrod. Let's see what they're doing, if they got any capped. This looks like a nice cap frame of it. Yeah, it is, but from what I'm seeing, I might just leave this box for them. We'll see. Or I might harvest and just feed them really heavy. This is a frame that looks good. Yeah, looks the same as it did last week. Hasn't advanced none. So I'll probably leave this on, and we're gonna just treat this hive for mites. I'd rather leave them food than have them starve in the winter. So we'll just take this box, set it to the side, get down to the brood chamber, take the queen excluder off. Man, they do got it propolis down though. This ain't gonna make them happy. Trying to break this off. Yeah, I'll break it off out here. So we pulled the honey box off. Now we're getting ready to get into the medium. And see, there's a lot of bees here, which is good to see. And again, the same frame as the last time. Doesn't want to come out. It wants to come apart, but doesn't want to come out as a solid frame. So we'll take this one out next to it. It has a lot of pollen in it. It has brood that is almost getting ready to get capped. Beautiful white color. A lot of royal jelly around them. Got cap brood on this side. Drones, which I'm shocked they're not kicking them out yet. Definitely smells goldenrod. Let's break this frame away. This one we're going to pull out and we're going to replace it. They're not doing much with it, being it's come apart. Should have did that last week, but I didn't. So now we'll set this one out here because I just pulled it out the freezer and I don't want to get the bees cold. Yeah, they got a lot of things glued down. A lot of propolis. Okay, there's more cap brood. A lot of pollen. Even more cap brood. Let's see if we got eggs. Okay, we got larvae. Oh yeah, we got eggs. Trying to see if I could show them to you where they'd show up on the camera. But the lighting's got to be like just right on these things for you to see them. I didn't even look for the queen. I can't get over the drones still in here, that they're not kicking them out yet. But no queen. I know I got eggs, so that's a good thing. This is a full frame of cap brood that the last time I was in here was all eggs. Now it's covered over in a week's time. Same on this side. Next frame looks to be the same, so let's just get down into the bottom. Move these frames back in. And we'll take this one and move it down because we're going to treat this hive with Formic Pro, which means removing the entrance reducer, taking that off, And then we'll put the Formic Pro in between this medium and the deep, just like the directions say to do. We'll smoke them down. I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna give them pollen patty on top of the medium box. These feeders, I'll probably be taking them out next month, putting frames back in there. And let me toss this over there. And that'll come out, frames will go in. That way they can have more frames for capped brood. And I'll put a empty deep on there and a feeder jar on top of it. So I gotta start chasing bees down. I'm not looking for much right now. I'm just making room so I can get the Formic Pro on there. And when you're messing with Formic Pro, you got to be very careful. You don't want to breathe it in because they're really potent. And let's see. Okay, the Formic Pro, we're doing a 2 patty treatment. So we'll put a pad here and here once I open this. And then start putting the hive back together to get the front entrance reducer removed. And we'll put a spacer on the top. Yeah, I know, girls. Got to get you out of the way, because I got to do this quickly. I don't want to breathe this in. Comes in 2 patties. Separate them. You can already tell the bees don't like it. But it's got to be done. So that'll go there. I can already smell it coming up from the hive. You can see the bees coming up because they don't like it. But we're gonna place the pollen patty on. Come on, get out the way. And now we're gonna put this inner cover on. Come on. Get the right side up. And we're going to remove the entrance reducer. There. So I got these little spacers here. They're not really a spacer per se, but they're from when I made the bottom boards. And I take this and I raise up the inner cover and I put it right underneath there. Gives it a little bit of space for air to get through. because it leaves a nice little crack. And this way, we get some ventilation. Okay, come on, girls. Get out the way. Get out the way. There you go. And in 2 weeks, I will take that treatment off. In a week, I'll remove the spacer. Maybe sooner than that, a few days. It's got the spacer. The bees will get used to the smell of that Formic Pro, and we'll be able to go from there.